Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and I've got a brilliant one for you in our series of showing you how to use the Ninja stackable air fryer. It's one of our favourites among our readers, and it is frozen chicken wings. I've got 2 bags of chicken wings from Morrison's, because you know what it's like, all these shops now downsize the size that you actually get, and it really irritates you. So I think I need a full bag for each drawer if I'm going to give this a proper experiment. So shall we get started?
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam, and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or a hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers, and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
So have you got a favourite type of chicken wings? You know, I'm British, so we have chicken wings a bit, but we're just not as obsessed with them as what our friends are across the pond in America. And it's funny, you know, because the amount of times I've met them and they've said to me that wings are associated with age, as in the young ones can handle the hot wings, the older ones want ranch, and that barbecues are an occasion as well. I even met a guy on holiday and he said to me his favourite was lemon pepper, and he said it was down to location, and he lived in Georgia, which I associate more with peaches than wings, but hey ho. So anyway, I decided to get barbecue ones because I found that barbecue chicken wings from Frozen cook beautifully in the air fryer. They're one of our favourites. It was the type of frozen chicken wings we tested in the complete air fry cooking guide, and we've got plenty of chicken wings as well over at KitchenGadgetsClub.com exclusively for our Kitchen Gadget members. So shall we get some in each drawer and see how they perform and how the drawers compare? We're going to put one batch in the top, one batch in the bottom. We can match it and we can see which one does chicken wings best, or are they both going to be the same? So let's get them out of the packaging and get them in the stackable and see how they cook, shall we? So my stackables still have their inserts, so we'll get rid of these. And then you want them like that. Then some scissors to get into them. Like I said, we can do 1 pack for each of these drawers. Oh, these look good. I don't like wings. I really don't like wings. I never eat them. So that's one drawer ready. So now should we do the second ones? Right, there we go. Drawer number 2. So you've got these 2 drawers ready to go there. And then if you're wondering about portion size here, both bags 500 grams, which is just over £1 a bag. So if you're in the US, think of it as doing £1 worth of chicken wings that are frozen in each of your stackable drawers. So shall we head over to the stackable and get cooking? Let's start popping them in. So that's going to be the bottom, and this is going to be the top. So shall we turn it on and set the time and temp? So you're looking for match, then you're looking for air fry, and then you're looking to set it to 180 Celsius. That's 360 Fahrenheit. A cook time of 25 minutes. and then you'll notice that both 1 and 2 drawers are flashing, which is great because that means you've set your match properly, and then press start. And we'll be back soon.
Whilst we're cooking, let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
And so should we check on the wings? So we're going to check bottom first. Oh yeah, look at those. They've got a lovely colour on them from that barbecue sauce as well. So let's check the top. Oh yeah, look at those. I love the colour on those. I wouldn't say there was actually that much in it. I would say that the bottom ones were slightly more done than the top ones. But there's not a lot in it, and there'll still be lovely, lovely flavoursome chicken wings. So before we jump into the next recipe, what I want to talk about is air fryer, easy every day. You know, if you've been a listener to our podcast or watched our videos for a while, you've probably heard of it. But if you're using a stack, did you know it was actually made with the Ninja Joule in mind? It was made so that those that had a dual air fryer had a cookbook to use, and that they understood the difference between basket air frying and dual air frying. So every single recipe in the cookbook has basket and dual air fryer instructions, and it also changes the recipes slightly on certain ones. For example, ones where you could cook the food directly in there versus needing a container if using a basket. We cover both of those in this book. So let me show you inside it so I can actually give you some examples of how you can use it. And of course, it's available on Amazon. Simply search on Amazon Sam and Dom Milner, search air fryer Sam and Dom, whichever you prefer. And then, for example, when we've done the accessories picture, we've got little rectangular casserole dishes, which of course we recommend for Jules. And then we've got a lot of great recipes in here, but I'm just looking for some examples that would help you, particularly if you've got a Joule. For example, in the meat chapter, we cover a beef Wellington, but of course a big beef Wellington wouldn't fit in a Joule, so we also give you instructions on how to do a small one or to do minis, depending on what you prefer. We also have symbols with every recipe so that you know which air fryers it's best suited for. So you'll notice every single one has the Joule symbol, but some are suitable for air fryer ovens and mini air fryers. That is we also have a doner kebab recipe in there. Then another great that we have that's brilliant for the Joule is homemade fish fingers and chips. So then you can be doing the chips in one drawer, the fish fingers in another. Another one that's interesting, if you do have a Joule, is the fact that we've got soup in there and you can roast it in the bottom versus putting it in a dish if you've got an air fry basket. We've got a macaroni cheese, so you could use a rectangular casserole dish in the Joule versus a square one if you've got an air fry basket. So it's a nice mix of the different ways that you can actually do it. The same with cauliflower cheese, you know, getting a dish that fits a Joule is the key to that. And then our favourites for using for the Joule is our 7 days of dinners. Because in this, we have these some favourite blue silicone dishes of ours. And what's brilliant here is we did a moussaka and we did one in each drawer. So you could actually freeze one if you wanted to. And the best of them all was the toad in the hole, because you could do a small toad in the hole in each Joule drawer, or if you had the air fryer basket, you could just do one big one. We loved that for this. And again, with the curry, you can cook the curry in the bottom when you've got a Joule. And then when you're doing a lamb roast, you can do the lamb in one and the potatoes in the other. And it's just got so much choice if you've got a dual. And the same with the sausage rolls, you can do half in one drawer, half in the other. And you can, we also show you how to do mini cheesecakes so you can fit them in the different drawers. And same with shortbread, and we have some afternoon tea in there as well. So that is a brilliant one for you. So, shall I give you a closer look of these chicken wings and an observation Dom made that I didn't actually notice when I first opened the drawers. So, shall I show you them? So what Dom noticed is that those closer to the holes at the back had less colouring on them compared to those at the front. So you can see some slight undercooking, but you can't really see it very well in a black air fryer. So let me get some out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So based on 25 minutes, they are all cooked, so don't worry there. It's just the level of doneness and the crispiness. You can tell the difference between the front and the back of the air fryer. This is one from the back, and this is one from the front. So if you look closer at those, you can see a big difference between the two. So that is how I would have it, but other people I know like them darker anyway. And you have the same problem with this one, I wonder. So I don't think you do actually. So this is one from the back, and this is one from the front. Oh, actually you can tell, but not as much. So if you have a look there, that's one from the front, and then that is one from the back. So it's a very interesting comparison there, isn't it, for chicken wings? But regardless of how done they are and how you like them, they're still delicious chicken wings cooked in the air fryer. And I think this is one of the things that puts people off having a stackable air fryer. But of course, if you're one of those households where one of you likes them more crispy than the other, then one person takes them from the front of the air fryer, another takes them from the back. So what do you think? Would you do chicken wings in a stackable air fryer? Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos. So you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.